Welcome to another episode of Daily Gym. You have many ideas for a business, but which one should you go for first? This is a question I got asked during one of the calls I had today. The answer I gave to the person was, it all depends on what you care about the most and what gets you most excited, what keeps you up, what gives you the most energy. To illustrate a bit this person's case, he wanted to make an e-commerce or like an e-commerce shop and sell many different products. For him, the thing was making a brand out of an e-commerce shop, but not being held back by just one single product. So in the beginning, he just wanted to know which product would have the most upside potential and start with that one. But as you can tell from the story I just said, that's not what he wanted to go for long term. So in that case, I told him it doesn't make much sense for you as a person to just limit yourself to one particular product, put all your eggs into that basket, and realize later that it doesn't get you going. Of course, he can always pivot later, but I told him just start from the beginning with as many as possible, and you see later what kind of works. This is kind of the point for everybody. Sure, in your case, if you're thinking about different ideas, it might not just be an e-commerce shop. It might not be just certain products that kind of all fit together. It might be an e-commerce shop and then a training service and some kind of consulting business. It might be many different ideas. But in the end, it all comes down to what works for you. Some people, when they focus 100% on a certain task, that's how they can really scale things and get things done quickly. Other people, they need to have 4 balls up in the air and work on 4 different projects at the same time. Somebody else needs 80% on one project and 20% to kind of relax and get creativity going from another project. Everybody works differently. The only thing you have to consider is how much time, money, and/or effort do I want to spend on this? If financially you're dependent on the job you have, then probably you only have your spare time to work on these kind of new business ideas. But if you actually want to have that spare time for your hobbies, then is your hobby something that could turn into a job or something that you could use to brand yourself? If you really want to go down this idea, then the only choice in this case is, and it's not your hobby, and the only choice you have is, do I give up on my spare time for hobbies and work on the new business idea, or do I let go of my job altogether? As you can tell, it all depends on your circumstances in the end. There's no right or wrong answer. There's only a right answer for you. That's all I have for today. I'll be back with another episode tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.